this story very well known story, family things, and some part, perhaps we are going to come now, today, of course, are something related with, between men and women, like a little bit forbidden, prohibited, suggestions, seduction, seducing, tempting others, and like private relation type of thing. But this is Quran, so we don't skip even sometimes it is very difficult to teach, to speak. But this is the book. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. We are beginning from 23, verse 23. وراودته التي هو في بيتها عن نفسه وغلقت الأبواب وقالت هيت لك قال معاذ الله إنه ربي أحسن مثواي إنه لا يفلح الظالمون. راود, like ravada, rawada means to seek, to look for, to search. Ravada is one alif is added between vowel fi'l, ainul fi'l, first and second letter, became ravada, like qatala, qatala, kataba, kataba, sajada, sajada, abada, abada, which is like a little bit, has additional more meaning. So the ravadat is feminine. So she sought to tempt him, ravada an nafsi. This is not like an expression. Ravadathu an nafsi. She, Zulaykha, wanted to tempt, to seduce him, boy. You know all this story. This boy is like cut off from his family in a strange area, strange environment, and very young. And this woman is like the wife of king, ruler, and well established in her own palace, well established and old in age. So kind of this boy is very prone to be seduced by her. She is experienced, she has all means and ways, and established her own house, her own rooms. Now they are, she is planning something to let this boy do something wrong. Who? She wanted him, who is male, muzakkar. Who is that person? Name is not mentioned here, which is Yusuf. Allati, who fi baytiha, a woman in whose house he is. Huwa, he, man, boy, fi baytiha, in her house. So we see Zuleykha is attempting to seduce him, to push him to do whatever she wants, Zuleykha, and to get involved in something forbidden. But this thing is happening in a privacy. There is nobody else around. In a room, in a place, they are only two. Seems she arranged like that. She, like in a room somewhere, وغلقت غلق وغلقت closed, shut. غلق she is shut. الأبواب doors, more than one doors. Too many rooms, too many places. So she shut the doors so that she may do whatever he wants without being disturbed. وقالت, she said, هيت لك, come on, here I am, ready for you, something, هيت لك. لك, to man, to you, or boy, or man. So this is what is happening here. Those private acts and sins always planned like nobody else must witness, like stealing or doing this type of oppression or pressuring people for sin. Always people who plan this one, they do this like in privacy, close the door or let others not see. This is what is happening here too. وغلقت الأبواب, close the doors. She doesn't want to be known that she is the one who is initiating this thing. قال, now young boy is faced with something, temptation. A mature lady, a well-established lady is inviting him to something. He was not told. He was not ready. He was told as something forbidden, haram. قال, he says, معاذ الله. معاذ, like أعوذ. I seek refuge to Allah. This is the expression. معاذ الله, seeking refuge from Allah. معاذ comes from عوذ. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. قل أعوذ برب الفلق comes from same word. عوذ, seeking refuge. معاذ is اسم مكان. اسم زمان مصدر ميمي. It has three meanings. The place of refuge, the time of refuge, and like gerund in English, refugee, taking refuge to something. So, ma'adallah, oh, he is meaning, he is saying, oh, I take refuge to Allah. I don't want to get involved in what you are telling me. And sorry, no, refuge to Allah. Just one word, but it is like a sentence. Innahu, he, Allah, Rabbi, he is my Lord. Ahsana maswaya, he is the one who made my place of dwelling good and nice. Ahsana, hasana, ahsana. Maswaya, maswaya, savaya. Savaya, maswaya, also is makan, the place of dwelling. Maswa, ma'wa, place of dwelling, place. I mean, this is the place I am led to by my Lord, and I am here just helpless, for no relative, nobody, no people, in the middle of mysteries, secrets of life. I am here. I need to obey to Him, Allah. Seek refuge to Allah from whatever you are calling me or inviting me or telling me. معاذ الله إنه ربي أحسن مثواه إنه لا يفلح الظالمون. Definitely إنه لا يفلح الظالمون. Zalims will never be successful. لا يفلح إنه لا يفلح الظالمون. Zalims will not be successful. Okay. وَلَقَدْ definitely همت intended very strongly, wanted very strongly. همة همت همة هم يهم يهم. The همت is feminine. همة همت. She was really at the peak of her lustful desire. وَلَقَدْ, of course, definitely, la means of course, qad means of course, these two, like of course, no doubt, both of them means like that. Hammat, she wanted very much, be him. She wanted him. She desired to be with him. Like a small sentence. وَهَمَّ بِهَا. Hamma is masculine. He too, boy, wanted biha, with her. What is meant? These women and men, they really naturally were very much full of desire, lustful desire to get involved with each other. Doors closed, everything available, naturally in their body, in their desire, lustful desire, both of them were at high points of their desire. Now we will see Yusuf alayhi salam is not agreeing, or he is pulling himself out, this young boy, like miracle. For a young boy in that type of setting, he is like servant, like waiter, nobody, no one, and inexperienced, young. So it was really an extraordinary thing for him to resist what is happening. So he is pulling himself out, will pull himself out, will control, will be able to control himself from falling in this sin. Lawla, look, this part is mystery, like mysterious part of the story. Lawla had not been, if had not been. Law, la. I mean, this is like law, if, la, not. But when they come like a big small sentence, and ra'a, he saw. And that, ra'a, he saw. Ra'a is masculine. If he had not seen, sighting, seeing, ra'a, burhana, evidence, proof, burhan, Rabbihi, his word. Stop. This is like half sentence. If he had not seen the proof, evidence of his Lord, then what? Like finished, sentence finished, but must, meaning is continuing. he would have fallen. He would fall into sin. But he did not fall in sin because he saw, boy, man, saw Burhan Rabbi, Burhan of his Lord. Now Mufassirs, Tafsirs, they say, what is this Burhan? What did he see? What happened? What is that? Making a person in that hot, very temptation position remember something, and all environment is there to push, to pressure him do sin. That what he remembers, what he sees, what that sees means also is a problem. What he sees makes him control and pulls him out from his sin. Scholars, some of the scholars, they struggled. They said, they remembered Allah. They remembered Allah's set orders that it is sin, so don't do. Some other people say, this is different. This is different than just remembering. How he could remember that time? Different than remembering than other times. If he was remembering before, could remember before, regular remembering was now, which is regular remembering. They kind of a little bit not satisfied, these other scholars. They say no, he saw something different than the remembering and regular thing. So who? His father. His father showed himself, or he saw his father's image. Physically they were far away. But he immediately in his mind saw his father, respected, nice person. So through his seeing his father, vision, dream, or different than dream, so he pulled himself from this sin. Now we are come to Sufism. In Sufism, of course, I know this word means everything, all things. In Sufism, they say in the books, correct, not correct, one may. The ones who are in, they may know, because Sufism is a science, they say that could not be known unless you are in. Description does not describe it, could not describe it. They say in Sufism, the sheikh, if he is good sheikh, if he is murshid, if he is strong, if he is good Muslim, if he is guy, he could show himself from time to time to his murid, saves from, or his murid from far away could see, could communicate. A murshid could communicate with his murid, or his murid could from time to time get inspiration from his sheikh, though physical things is not there. And they give examples, a lot of, one of the examples is here from Quran. This is their dalil. They say Yusuf alayhi salam's father was like his sheikh, definitely his prophet, is the guy, his father, and the Sheikh, big guy. So his father in that Umar, there was Sharia al-Jabal al-Jabal. When he was giving khutbah, he saw the army miles, 100 miles, 1,000 miles away. He told the Ya Sharia, O Sharia, al-Jabal al-Jabal. Be careful about Jabal, enemy is coming. Mountainside, mountainside. So he heard this, he reacted, and people listened. I mean, in the middle of khutbah, Ya Sharia al-Jabal al-Jabal. It was not fitting to any, then this was the explanation. So he saw, I mean, it is possible to communicate with each other, though there is a distance. Jinns communicate with each other in Quran. Why not a wali, awliya Allah, wali of Allah? La khawfun alayhim wa la hum yahzanun, Quran says. There are awliya Allah who has no khawf, no huzn. It is possible, why not? Because same thing, God created. That doesn't mean, I mean, any working person in the street could do, or any sheikh, any murshid. There are, of course, hundreds of thousands of murshids who have nothing to do with Islamic spiritualism or Sufism, because they are not on the right track. They don't apply Sharia. They are not applying Sharia. But possibility, there is possibility. So here, that very critical moment, his father showing himself, and Yusuf alayhi salam is like, before getting involved in this sin, he was prone, hamma bihi wa hammat biha, hammat bihi wa hamma biha. She wanted, he wanted. There's couples, husband and wives, sometimes one side could be ready, the other side could not be ready. But here, two men and women are very much ready, Quran says. Very, very, very much ready. Hamma, highest level of desire, strong desire. In hamma, infinitive of noun from hamma is himmat. Himmat, they say himmat. In our culture, in Turkish culture, in Urdu, in Persian, a little different meaning. Hammat, himmat has a little different meaning than in originality. In usage, we use this word, himmat. Himmat of alim. I mean, let me get himmat of this person. Meaning, high tawajjuh, his love and dua and affection and focus on you. So they were like hammat. They were focusing to each other, these men and boy and women, but he saw like a dream. What kind of seeing was this? How it happened? No explanation. How it happened? Is it regularly happens to everyone? Of course, definitely no. Because there are, this boy experienced a lot of things in the bottom of well, and here there is in story, there is nothing mentioned that he saw his father. I mean, it is not. But in this case, he saw something. His father is not mentioned, but Burhan. Burhan. Burhan. Burhan. Burhan Rabbi. So, this Burhan Burhan is undefiable, undeniable, strong proof and arguments-based evidences in Burhan. So this is what he saw, and that is what prevented it. كذلك, likewise, same way, لنصرف we wanted, Allah says, we wanted to take away anhu, from him, as-su, evil. We too, Allah says, wanted to protect him, to protect evil and bad things, so away from him, sarf, changing, diverting away from him. Well, fahsha, also bad act, fornication, fuhsh. We wanted to divert him away, to protect him, to divert him, to keep him away from evil, so bad thing, any bad thing. Well, fahsha also is fornication type of thing. Innahu, he is min ibadina, from our servants, abd, ibad, plural, al-mukhlisin, very sincere, ikhlas, khulus. He is among our sincere servants, slaves. We see Allah is protecting him too, in this ayah. He was young, he was not prophet, but under the protection of Allah. Prophets grow under the protection of Allah. Muhammad was young, prophet, prepared to prophethood, all evils around, but not getting involved in any sin, growing up and up, protected. So same thing here. All prophets, this is one of the qualifications of the prophets. All prophets in Islamic tradition, in Quran and Hadith, they are all protected from, after their birth, protected from evil, raised as a nice person. As opposed to, I believe in Bible, even the prophets are described as kind of womanizing type of people, or failed, or sinned, or things like that, you see. Definitely those parts of the Bible is what is added later. It must not have been like that. It is not like that. It was not like that before. They added people, humanized, made human level, human type of thing, added human elements of the history, human experiences into the text. It is historic text, but not preserved as it is like Quran is preserved, alhamdulillah, but they are not preserved. This is the thing we see here. وَاسْتَبَقَ الْبَابَ. Both of them, sabaqa, the root from istabaqa, sabaqa. Sabaqa means to run before the others, like to compete. Sibaq, musabaqa, like race horses, musabaqa of horses, or sibaq, two persons or two teams are competing with each other, challenging each other. Sabaqa, 3 letters. Istabaqa, ifta'ala, ifta'ala. Jama'a, ijtama'a. Qatala, iqtatala. Alif ta is added. So turn to 5-letter word. Istabaqatu. Both of them rushed. Each one rushed to the door. Seems what is happening. This boy is rushing to door to run away, to get away from this room. Woman also is rushing to block him from getting out of the door. So both are rushing into door. Vastabaqa, both of them. Al-Baba, door. Bab means door. Vastabaqa al-Baba. They were rushing into door to that direction. Waqaddat. Very interesting. Tore. She tore. Qadda. Qadda is like qadada. Qadada, like hamma, hamama, qadada, qadada, 3 letters, but because it is same letter, shadda is put. Qadda, to tear. Udur, to tear. Cloth, dress, into pieces. Tear, into pieces. Qaddat is feminine. She tore, did tear, qamisahu, his shirt, qamis, salwar qamis, they are using qamis, qamis is Arabic. Some say khamis, like khamis, I mean they don't pronounce qaf well, but it is same word, qamisahu, his shirt. So what is happening now? Boy is rushing to the door, to that direction, to open the door, get out of the door, and she is behind to catch him, not to go out of the door, not let him go out of the door. But the nearest point to her reach is the shirt behind the boy, the part of the shirt at the back of the boy. So she grabs that back part of the shirt of the boy, min dubur, from the back. Dubur means back part. استبق البعض وقدت قميصه من دبر. She tore his shirt from back part. لألفيا ألفيا. Both of them met. Surprisingly, someone Sayyidaha, her master, like her husband, chief, Sayyid, master, distinguished person, that is the ruler, king. Lada al-Bab, near the door. When this boy was rushing and woman was like grabbed and pulling back, that tore his shirt, but suddenly there was a man, Sayyid, chief, if that is her husband. But this is the expression here, the Sayyida read her Bab just at the door. Now, what is happening? This sister is using tactic, trick, pilot, she said. Before this boy says anything, she is jumping in. She says, Ma jaza'u, what is punishment? Jaza, ma, what? Jaza, punishment. Man, of the person who rather wanted, intended, irada, bi ahlika, for your wife, to your wife, so and that thing. Now, because they are called, she is called. So she is saying, she is not asking, sentence will continue. Seems that part of the story is not mentioned here. She said, of course, told the story, this boy is disturbing me, just other way, story other way. The people do like that, other way. And I am protecting myself, I was protecting purpose, struggling for that. But she, at the same time, suggesting how to deal with this boy. She doesn't want this boy to kick out from the palace, go far away, send somewhere. She wants him available always. What says, ma jaza'u. Jaza is not. Ma, I changed the meaning, my translation or your translation. Ma is not here. Jaza'u, jaza. Punishment. Man or person, rather a person who wanted the ahlika to your ahl, to your family, to your wife, so and that thing. Anybody who intends to do bad thing to your wife, his punishment would not be, is not, illa but, is. I mean, his punishment must be only, and yusjana, to be put in prison. Sijn. Sajana sujina, yasjunu yusjanu, usjun. Yusjanu is mudari and it mature. And yusjana, he must be put in jail or azabun alim, another painful punishment. But what is happening? She is taking lead before he decides. So suggesting that anybody who intended to do this bad thing, his punishment must be jail or another punishment. Another, I mean less than jail, something like that. So what she intends, she intends that this will be around under her control, somewhere in the jail, for future availability. And so she is. What is lecture for that? People use tactics, tricks. This is one of the lessons. People hide their intention. Another lesson. In a ruling, ruling family, there could be king, but other people can be really the ones who have the upper hand. You may not know. Sultan may be ruler, may be the guy. His wife may be having a big say here and there. This is what it is, the suggesting war. giving us clues to think about. In any administration, any big company, anything, of course, the chief's wife, someone nearby, sometimes secretary, may have a lot of influence. This is what is meant here. The person who are not directly in that may have influence more than directly involved people in that. That's what is meant here. Interests, very important. This natural mood, men and women, is intended, is important thing which humanity, people get involved, no matter what. I mean, companies and things, when this free relation between men and women is there, whether it is palace or room or big or presidency, it may happen. It may happen. This is the sign of it. This is the inspirational meanings and lectures and lessons from this part of this story. Allah. Now, he who this Yusuf alayhi salam. Allah, he said, she. People who study Arabic, huwa, who, he, huma, hima, him, hiya, she. These words are very important because to put into context. Masculine, not masculine, these pronouns and verbs, hamma, hammat, very important. Qala, he said, here, she, rawadatni an nafsi. She is the one who wanted from me, wanted to tempt me, to seduce me. She is the one. I am innocent. I am innocent. It is interesting, yes. Now, they are caught. They are free in this situation, and she is pushing her own story. He too, thanks to Allah, dare, would say, courage, that no, I'm not really in this thing. She is the one who tempted me, wanted me to do things. وَشَهِدَ شَاهِدٌ مِنْ أَهْلِهَا. Either at that moment, or after that, like an arbitrator or a court, a consultation, somebody, وَشَهِدَ, testify, experts, shahidun, witness. Somebody consulted with, gave his view, min ahliha, from his family, from her family. Look, because possibly there was somebody else, there was nobody from his family who will side him, Yusuf alayhi salam, who will side him. Now everybody is there in her control, her area, but one person, whoever that person was, counseled, said his view. He said what? إن كان قميصه قد من قبل فصدقت وهو من الكاذبين. He said, we need to find some evidence, qarina, some alluding point. Who was doing what? He said, to understand, none of were that time in the room. To understand what happened in that room, we need to check situation. Now, he is suggesting, this man is suggesting, if there was a struggle between this boy and girl, this woman, if she was not ready and he was attempting to do bad thing, then that means his front part, man's front part, will be torn, something out of place, because she was struggling to push him out, away. But if he is the one who was not in and running away, then perhaps his back part, short, whatever he was wearing, could be torn, something torn. In Kana, if it is qamisuhu, his shirt, who is qudda, torn, ter, qadda, ter, qudda is mature, qadada, qudida, was torn, min qubulin, from front. Front of his shirt was torn, fa-sadaqat. If it is like that, fa-sadaqat, she is telling the truth. Sadaqat, female, feminine. She is sadiq, because she is telling that this guy was disturbing me. This is the one who wanted to do bad thing to your wife. So, wahuwa, he is. She is truthful. Wahuwa, he is min al-kazibin, from liars, kazaban. Plural, kazib, ism fa'il. Wa in kana, if is qamisuhu, his shirt, qudda min duburin, was torn min duburin, from back. Qubul, front. Dubur, back part. Yes. If his shirt is torn from back, his back, فَكَذَبَتْ, she is lying. وَهُوَ, in this case, he, وَهُوَ هُوَ, مِنَ الصَّادِقِينَ, from Sadiqs. He is telling it. One ayah more, and فَلَمَّا, now they decided like that, a principle. So this principle, they argued, they agreed upon, then now they will check. Actually, in any crime, any sin, you need to have principle, law. Apply that law into the case, like discovery, like what happened, how did they do, how did they deceive, without twisting that principle, fairness, justice issue, fairness, to apply on the case. This is the main thing, so that to know what happened that time. So accordingly to put a punishment or penalty fitting to that. Then now they are coming to check situation when they are so. He is seeing who? Seeing this shahid, this expert witness, or this judge. Qudda, qamisahu, his shirt, qudda, torn, windowable from back of the boy's shirt was torn from the back because he was like grabbing. She wanted to grab him because he was running to grab him, to pull to herself. Qala, his decision, passing the decision. Innahu, that thing, min kaydi kunna, from your kaid. Kaid is trick. Trick, deception, tactical, cheating. Kunna is what? Ki, anti, ki, antuma, kuma, antum, antin, antunna, kunna, ki, kunna. Plural, but feminine. So addressing these women, this woman is one, but in plural, because she is royal. You address the people as plural. I mean, when you go to president, of course, in this country, they are addressing the president as Mr. President, which is very, very good, but not fitting in this Middle East. When you go to King Fahd, you don't say you, yeah, anta, antum. Addressing antum, you plural, must be plural. Their majesties, something, or honor. So Kaydikunna, that means he was there, she was there, like court situation. When you decide something, two sides must be there, and you must tell the decision in their face. That's what is happening. He is deciding, telling this decision in the face. That is conveying decision to face. This is from your tree. This is what you planned, O women. This is like a trick, like deception. Inna kaydakunna, your kaid, O woman, your deception, azim, is big. I mean, you planned this one big. Before finishing, I need to stop here.
الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وقال نسوة في المدينة امرأة العزيز تراود فتاها عن نفسه قد شغفها حبا إنا لنراها في ضلال مبين فلما سمعت بمكرهن أرسلت إليهن وأعتدت لهن متكئا وأعتدت لهن متكئا وآتت كل واحدة منهما سكينا وقالت اخرج عليهن فلما رأينه أكبرنه وقطعن أيديهن وقلن حاش لله ما هذا بشرا إن هذا إلا ملك كريم قالت فذلكن الذي لمتنني فيه ولقد راودته عن نفسه فاستعصم ولئن لم يفعل ما آمره ليسجنن وليكونا من الصاغرين قال رب السجن أحب إلي مما يدعونني إليه وإلا تصرف عني كيدهن أصب إليهن وأكن من الجاهلين فاستجاب له ربه فصرف عنه كيدهن إنه هو السميع العليم ثم بدا لهم من بعد ما رأوا الآيات ليسجننه حتى حين صدق الله العظيم.
Yes, back to the beginning of this part. We left earlier, finishing 28, now 29th. The context is what? They were in a room, Yusuf alayhi salam and Zulaykha. So Yusuf alayhi salam was running away. So she grabbed his shirt from back, tore some part of it, and they met at the door, the king, the ruler, her husband, and then she rushed into suggesting that this boy has an intention to do something bad, herself having no intention to do that. But meantime, someone put a criteria of how to solve this, how to discover, how to find out who is doing what. So this person said, the shahid, like unbiased, impartial, just type of attitude person, if the shirt of the boy is torn from front, she is telling the truth, he is liar. If when he says, I did not do anything. Then if the shirt torn from back of the boy, so then she is liar. He is true teller. Then after putting this criteria, that means laws and anything, any criteria needs to be put before things happen. So laws could not cover shumul maqabil, could not cover things passed before. Laws and rules could cover only after they established, laws are established, things, acts done after that. Very important legal law, rule of law. Very important. There is a case in my country which part of the boy's shirt was torn. Then she said, you are not telling the truth, addressing this Zulaykha women. You are like mischievous plans doing like that. Now, addressing to Yusuf, okay? Yusufu, first, you are Yusufu or Yusuf. Yusufu means Ya Yusufu. There is a hidden Ya over there, which is Nida, harfi Nida. Yusuf is Munada, O Yusuf. Because of that, Fa is Marfu, Fu. Ya Yusufu, O Yusuf. A'rid an hada. You abstain, turn away from this act. I mean, stay away. Seems there is something wrong if you seem to be together, if you are together, seen together with this lady, you stay away, oh boy. Oh lady, Zulaykha, wastaghfiri, ask forgiveness. Wastaghfiri is feminine word. Wastaghfir, istaghfir. You ask forgiveness. Lidambik, for your sin. Lidambiki, you, women. You are sinful, you ask forgiveness. They could have punished but they are not punishing actually now, because possibly act was not done. They did not do actual adulterous act. The rest of it, you ask, you then do. Ask forgiveness from Allah, you then do for your own sin. İnneki, o lady, look, kunti, you are min al-khati'in, wrongdoers, from wrongdoers, khata, from people who have fault, who have mistakes, who are doing wrong. A little more, telling a little more than Yusuf alayhi salam was told. You are sinful, O lady, Zulaykha, and you ask forgiveness from Allah for your sin. Definitely you are mistaken. You are wrongdoer. وقال. Now, like in any cases, rumors began in that circle, and rumors began mainly in women group, like gossiping, like backbiting, like telling the stories, what happened, like curiosity. وقال said, نسوة women is plural. في المدينة, in the city. Oh, these rumors, gossips, spread all over the city. Easily spreads. That is the meaning of this. Rumors easily could be spread everywhere in the city, not in mahalla, not in just household people. It was everywhere. These women were gossiping, saying, discussing, said what? Imra'atul Aziz, wife of the dear, like Majesty, His Majesty, ruler, king. His wife, Turalidu, desires, asks, is asking, Fataha, from her young servant, young boy, who is serving, who is around, asking an nafsihi, to benefit from him, from his body. I mean, rumor began saying that this wife of the dear, ruler, king, emperor, is really getting involved in demanding evil act from someone who is serving a boy, a young, a youth, fata. Fata is youth. Futuwa, youth. Some times ago, I believe I touched fata. Fata, futuwa, youth. Fata is young man. In Islamic history, there is Futuwa organization, like chivalry, CH, I think, I believe. This is what is called Furusiyah, and mainly Yud. In certain localities with being good riders, horses, like a band, a gang, somewhat protecting that area from other tribes, attacks from other tribes. So they were like good riders, good attackers, good watchers, good runners, and people used to be in that like youth scout. They had their own rules, regulations to be observed, as youth, as scout have today as. So something like the Turawidu Fataha. He was asking from his fatah, from his young man, and nafsi, from him, benefited from it. قد شغفها, definitely covered her. شغفة, covered her. حبا, love. I mean, she is not crazy for him. She had been immersed, drowning in love, in the ocean and sea of love for him. شغفها حبا, very strong expression. Okay, what is it okay? Inna, we, lanaraha, we are seeing her, of course, her, fi dalalin mubin, in clear astray. She is away from, she is misled. She is not on right way. She is clearly on wrong way. Dalalin mubin. So rumors started everywhere, and everybody was talking about her, about what is happening in the court, in the house, in White House of that time. Okay? Now, she is planning, Zulaykha, something to clear herself or to prove what she is doing, what is happening, is like no choice. He has no choice. She has no choice. فَلَمَّا when سَمِعَتْ heard, she heard, بِمَكْرِهِنَّ, the plan, the deception, gossips of those women. When she, Zulaykha, became aware about what is happening among those ladies and women, أرسلت إليه, she arranged an invitation, a party. أرسلت, sent invitation cards, invitation man, somebody, إليهن, to them, to those ladies. Hinna is feminine. She sent invitation to those women. Women are plural. Hinna. But وأعتدت, she prepared. أعتدت. اعتدى عتد اعتدى اعتد يعتد يعتد. وأعتدت, she prepared لهن, for them, for this lady, what? متكئا, like couches, like diwan, like armchairs. متكئ, اتكأ, اتكئ, يتكئ يتكئ, متكئ, اسم مفعول, not اسم مفعول, اسم مكان here. Same word could be اسم مفعول, could be اسم مكان. This is اسم مكان. A place of leaning against, like a comfortable divan, you are sitting, it has back parts, or you are relaxed. This is what they do. Guest, best part of the room and chair is given or offered to guest. That's what she did. She had a guest room. Everybody could have a guest room in Islamic traditions. That is the best part of the house. And all best furniture is there. So this is what she did. She prepared for the invitees, ladies, nice places to sit and relax, lean. So when you invite someone, things must not be like a standing reception. Sometimes you are invited somewhere, there is, you are a little bit tired, standing, and you don't know what you are doing, and that must be a comfortable way of sitting, or this is, so muttakan, she prepared for them places for each one of them, places to sit. Definitely there was no one left with no seat, because Quran says it's okay. So when you invite someone, the chairs and everything must be enough. Must be enough to the people who are invitees. It must be like that. وَآتَتْ, and she gave. أتيا آتيا, تؤتي الزكاة, يؤتي الزكاة, إيتاء الزكاة, giving, إيتاء, giving, give. She gave كل واحدة, each one of the women, واحدة, واحدة, one, but feminine one, واحدة, each one of them. So invitees were there, they had each one sat, sitting, and having what? Minhunna. She gave each one of them sikkin and knife. So each one had a knife. Knife, so everybody, let's say they were 30 women, 30 knives. But knife is tool. Knife is mentioned, but what is it for is not mentioned here. Knife to cut something. So that means they had plates. There were food, fruits, like apple, for example, and people picked, each one of them picked, served. There's like orange, like apples, and sat comfortably, knife, plate,
things to cut with a knife, fruits, not fruits are not mentioned, but that is what it means. To fill the gaps, to fill. This is tafsir. Not is not mentioned, but meant. It's a big subject. I mean, very big subject, very important thing. So, everybody, these sisters, ladies, were sitting, relaxed, leaning, sitting, and knife, eating, enjoying. That's what you do when you invite guests. It is okay to give each one of them different chair. It is not okay to squeeze them in discomfort and the sunnah and Muslims are suffering and you too suffer here or something. It is not okay. It is not okay, or it is not necessary to do things other way. So, then offering food, let them have enjoy. Now, the scheme, the plan of Zulaykha is what? They are all eating food, relaxed. So she said to him, "Ukhruj," exit, not exit. I mean, exit from your room, go in the room of guests. This is what it means, what means here. Ukhruj, you come out, wherever you are, go in the room, alayhinna, on them, upon them. Women, alayhinna is feminine. So, they are eating. Now this boy, because he was ordered like that, he was told like that, enters this room, knowing, not knowing, we don't know whether he knew what is happening in that room, in other room, the guest or not, whether he knows or he knew or not, we don't know. Falamma. Then now these ladies, they are eating knives and things like that in their hand. They see someone enters in the room. Seems surprising type of attitude. I mean, to be more effective, that is the way. I mean, surprise party. I mean, you just don't tell everything this story. Surprise element is strong one. فَلَمَّا رَأَيْنَهُ, when they saw, رَأَيْنَ, رَأَى, saw, رَأَى, رَأَيَ, رَأَيَ, رَأَيُ, رَأَيَتْ, رَأَيَتَ, رَأَيْنَ, feminine. When they, feminine they, these women who were sitting, saw him, him is who, him is male, أكبر. They said Allahu Akbar, Akbar, Akbar, Kabir. Oh, shock. Oh, Allahu Akbar. I mean, they magnified him. They say, so him, magnificent, most beautiful, very, very greatest something, Akbar, Kabir, Great. They said, great. Akbar Kabir. So they have been distracted, surprised or shocked, seeing him. Meanwhile, they had knives in their hands, like peeling, like cutting, like eating. So they فَقَطَّعْنَا أَيْدِيَهُنَّ. They cut their hands with their knives. Each one had knives. Because they lost their control themselves, they were not aware, distracted, and they cut their hands, these ladies. وَقُلْنَا. And ladies said, Hasha lillah, Hasha lillah. Hasha is Hasha. There is alif over there, but that alif is omitted here. Hasha lillah. No, no, no, no, no. Hasha lillah. Allah Allah. Fasubhanallah. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. Hasha lillah. Like surprising expression, exclamation. Oh, Allah. Allah is great. Allah is high. Oh, this is what they say. Ma hadha bashara. No, no. This is not a human being. This boy who enters room is not human being. Could not be human being. Not at all. In hadha. This is not illa but malakun, angel, karimun, nice, magnificent, beautiful. This person, Yusuf alayhi salam, really is like angel. He could not be human being. That's what they say. Now, Alet, she said, who is she? Zulaykha. فَذَلِكُنَّ. This is, all ladies addressing to women, guests. This is what lumtunnani, you are doing lawma, blaming me. Lumtu, lame, leveme, luvime. Leveme, lame, lame, lime. Lame, lama, lamu, lamet, lameta. Lumna, lumta, lumtuma, lumtum, lumti, lumtuma, lumtunna. Law. This is what you are blaming me for. This is the man, this is the boy. You are accusing me. See? Lumtunnani fihi, in him. You are accusing me about him. Did you see? See? Balaqad. Then she says, Balaqad, definitely, Ravattuhu, I asked, An nafsi, An nafsi. I demanded from him. I asked him his favor. فَاسْتَعْصَى. But he abstained. Asama. He saved himself away. Asim. Asma. He protected himself. away from me. ولئن, if, I am saying to you, if لم يفعل, he doesn't do ما آمره, what I am ordering him, if he does not perform, does not do what I am telling to him, what will happen? لا, definitely يسجن, will be put in sijn. Sijn is prison. سجن سجن يسجن يسجن. لا, definitely يسجنن, نون التأكيد, definitely he will be put into the sijn. ولا يكونن, he will become. يكونن, none. It is strange word here. It is يكون. It is يكون. Arabic, China. It is like that. يكون. One noon is added here to make تأكيد. This is called نون التأكيد. Emphasizing. نون التأكيد. This one is نون التأكيد. Because of that, this turns into يكونان. So it becomes يكونان. But strangely enough, it is written as nan. This is no. None. Like tanween. Same pronunciation, nan, nan. Though in Arabic, tanween never comes at the end of verb. Verb. فعل. كتب is verb. يكتب is verb. No verb will have tanween, like to ban, bun, bin. No, not in Arabic. Verbs never take any tanween. But yakunu is verb. Kana kina yakunu yukan. Yakunu is verb. And this verb, mudari', could take nun take it took, but at the end it has been written with tanween, which is unusual. This is against the rule of Arabic. So, who wrote like that? Osman, Khalifa, established committee to collect the pieces of Quran and make a mushaf, book form. The top man over there, Zayd ibn Sabit. Chief, committee chairman. That committee
wrote these words here in this surah like this. All other parts they did not write other way, but there are other writings, forms of writings in Quran which are not in conformity with the rules. There are others, but this one is specific. Since then, Muslims preserve this yakunan. What they wrote, we kept this one. It is against the rule, but since they wrote, we will write same way. It is against the rule. Since they wrote like that, we will be loyal. They kept this against grammar, against rule, way of writing as it is, coming down. This shows the accuracy. Muslims were so careful in preserving what the Prophet said, even if it was kind of wrong, not fitting. We will keep as it is. We will keep as it is. We will not change, we will not correct, we will not add that. Preserving is very important. So this is a sign of accuracy of Quran. There are others. This type of writing, this writing is called Resmi Osmani. Resmi Osmani. Resmun means like picture. Resmu, Resmi, picture, Resm. Osmani. Osman. This form is Resmi Osmani. So, Resmi Osmani, his time, that. We will follow that one up to the day of judgment. We will not write on our way or our, according to we think that it is still correct and change or correct something like we will not do that. Resmi Osmani. When you see some of the Qurans, you will see at the bottom or at the beginning, Khat Osmani, Resmi Osmani. That is the meaning of that time up to this day, up to this day is coming. You will see Orientalists, Western Christian, non-Muslim, Arabist. He will definitely become min as-saghirin, from lower ones, low level. Qala, he said, Yusuf alayhi salam, Rabbi, O my Lord, as-sijnu, prison, ahabbu ilayya, is better for me, more louder by me, mimma, better than me, better and loud more to me, then mimma, then yad'unani, what they are inviting me ilayhi, to that. Ya Rabbi, I don't want, this is White House, this is house, royal family, a lot of comfort. Here, God, oh my Lord, I prefer prison. Let them put me in prison. Prison, being in the prison is better than what they are inviting me as a mischievous, as a bad act. وَإِلَّا, he was almost losing his own control, this boy. The illa, if you did not, this illa is two words, in la, in if, la, in if, but this in turn to illa. If you, oh my Lord, he is praying Allah, asking Allah. If you don't, tasrif, change away, anni from me. Kaydahunna, their plans, their deceases, their deceptional, mischievous, criminal plans away. If you don't take their plan away from me, asbu sababa. Sababa subiwa yasbu yusbaru. Asbu. I may fall in. Ilayhinna, to them. I may fall in womanizing. I may fall into that sin. Ilayhinna, hinna is feminine. I mean, one needs to know a little bit Arabic. What is feminine, what is not? Hinna, hunna, hinna. If you don't know, then roaming in the street, too bad. As millions of Muslims are doing, too bad. Because otherwise, him becomes her becomes him, everything messed up. Asbu, I may fall. Ilayhinna. So he is praying. Oh my Lord, I'm going to nearly to lose my control. I may be falling in this sin. You protect me. You take away their plan, away from me. If you don't do, Ya Rabbi, I'm afraid I may be flowing in, I may be falling in to their tricky plan. وَأَكُنْ, and I will become min al-jahilin, from ignorant people. As if I did not know it is sin, I will fall in sin, do as ignorant people do. فَاسْتَجَابَ, accepted. Dua, jawaba, lahu rabbuhu, his Lord. His Lord accepted his dua. فَصَرَفَ عَنْهُ كَيْدَهُنَّ, Allah took away, sarafa, changed, anhu, from him, kaydahunna, their trick. Allah took away from him their trick. Allah took away their trick from him. Innahu, definitely him, Allah, who he is as-sami'u, all hearer, al-alimu, all knower. He heard the dua and he knew, then he did respond positively and accepted his dua. Thumma, then bada became clear. Bada lahum, became clear for them. This is male, whom, like for, not for ladies, for everybody, for judges, for everybody. Min ba'di, after ma, that ra'aw, they saw al-ayati, the signs. They have seen evidences, they have seen so many things. They did what? Like jury, la yasjununahu. They will put him into jail. Him. They will put him in jail. La yasjununna.
him, hatta, until hin, sometimes, up to sometimes. Now what happened? These women wanted to keep this boy not to be sent in other buildings, other far away or things like that. So nearby, under her hand, still under her authority, they put in jail. Not because he was deserving, because always people who have authority, they have clown, puppet committees, judges and things like that. So then they wrap, they put a cover, so you find yourself criminal, or they find you criminal, you find yourself somewhere. But this is what Yusuf alayhi salam wanted to. So this is what happened. I think I need to conclude here. Next week, inshallah, we will have, yes, next week.